I'm delighted by the Prime Minister's visit. Prime Minister's visit this time goes beyond symbolism. Recently, we have had very unfortunate diplomatic strain between Maldives and India because of the narrative that the current government used during the elections. The hate that was being mongered by the current government, accusing our best friend India, such unnecessary things has led to this diplomatic strain. I'm delighted by the Prime Minister's visit. The Prime Minister's visit this time goes beyond symbolism because the Prime Minister is making a state visit coinciding with our Independence Day, the 60th anniversary of independence, and he's going to be the guest of honor here for the celebrations. It is goes beyond symbolism because recently we have had very unfortunate diplomatic strain between Maldives and India because of the narrative that the current government used during the elections. The hate that was being mongered by the current government, accusing our best friend India of such unnecessary things has led to this diplomatic strain. It is so important that the Prime Minister be here with us as the guest of honor during our celebrations of our Independence Day, which is a public recognition by the current administration that what they have been saying and what they have been promoting is not true. So the Maldivian people are delighted and we are very much looking forward to welcome His Excellency, the Prime Minister.
Right. Mr. Shahid, India is one of the largest developmental partner for Maldives through various lines of credits, grants, capacity building programs. How do you see that?
Well, India has been a very generous development partner for many, many decades. This year, we are also celebrating the diplomatic recognition and establishment of diplomatic relations between Maldives and India. It's coinciding with our independence anniversary. During these 60 years, the 6 decades of our diplomatic relations, India has been a very, very generous development partner. The major projects that were begun during our 5 years in government, the last 5 years, President Solih's administration, are being completed. Some of the projects are going to be inaugurated during Prime Minister's visit. The defense building is going to be inaugurated, I understand. Also, the Hanimadu International Airport, which is also being built by generous assistance of the Indian government, is going to be inaugurated. This showcases, Ayushi, the kind of development partnership that has existed between our two countries. The Greater Malay Connectivity Project, which is the largest infrastructure project that the country has ever seen, is being completed. We are hoping that it will be completed sometime next year. And the Addu airport upgrading and the Addu water and sewage and the roads and the Hankede bridge project, they are all on schedule and proceeding well. The only projects that we see ongoing in the last 2 years in the Maldives has been those that have been undertaken by India and with the generous assistance of Indian government. The Maldivian people are indeed grateful.
Right. So India is also always the first responder in events of crisis, be it natural or economic. We have seen that in many cases, like with Sri Lanka. For Maldives in 2025, New Delhi increased aid to 600 crores, a 28% rise that signaled a renewed commitment after diplomatic tension. How do you see these efforts by New Delhi?
Well, as you have rightly said, Ayushi, the relationship between Maldives and India has always demonstrated that India is the first responder. Whenever we dial the international 911, India responds first. And it is for many reasons. First and foremost, because the Indian people, they have a huge heart. They are always ready to assist the Maldives and the neighborhood. They are most generous. Number two, India is so close to the Maldives. Geographically, we are next door to each other. And whenever anything of urgency and distressful happens in the Maldives, India has never let us down. And that is how it is. The increase in aid by the Indian government shows generosity and maturity. Despite the diplomatic tension, India decided that the relationship is always between people to people, and governments change, political parties in power change, but the relationship that exists between our two peoples, they are on solid foundation, and it has never changed.